go from a very detailed sticks and bricks type takeoff method where you're doing a very detailed estimate and producing what it will cost for that detailed estimate up to a very high level conceptual estimate. So you can use the same tool to go really to both extremes. Now you might say, well, why would I want to do that? As a developer or a general contractor, maybe you are asked to provide feasibility type conceptual numbers to a future client. And they're thinking about building a building something like this. And one of the features of Timberline has is a feature called modeling or conceptual estimating. And it allows you to actually build a conceptual estimate based on using the details of a very detailed estimating system. So it goes through an interview process of asking you different types of things about the types of buildings, and then it basically does a conceptual estimate for you with, of course, implied assumptions underneath the covers built into the database. Those assumptions, though, are all modifiable by you. And so just like anything else, you can get a better number with anything you do, given you the more detail you have. If all you want to do is say, oh, I've got a 18,000 square foot office building, 2-story office building without a parking structure, and put those parameters in, one could build a model to do that. If you want to go further and say the type of exterior finish it has on it, the type of interior finishes it has, a little bit more detail, you can get a better conceptual estimate. So the nice thing about the estimating tool, it lets you design the database to accommodate your needs based on the type of business and estimating you need to do. It is also integrated with some very some other types of tools. For example, on-screen takeoff methods, where, as we all know, drawings are now flowing more electronic than they ever had in the past. So we get drawings, in many cases a PDF, DWG files, different types of drawings. With on-screen takeoff, you can actually do the takeoff on the screen and bring those quantity measures right into your estimate then. So that's an example of using the technology a little bit differently than we did 10 to 15 years ago. There's other technologies that get into, again, the whole modeling of a building. There's software out there that allows you to model and build a building right in front of you. And through the use of those types of tools, you still get to the bottom line of what is it going to cost to build that thing that I just modeled. And Timberline has integration into a number of pieces of software that allow you to do the modeling, then turn around and talk to the Timberline database to get the cost factors to eventually produce an estimate for, a cost estimate for that model.